Broken system, she's putting it back together and making it fair. Lara Logan on the screen, right-hand side. What do you say to that, Lara?
Well, it's a lie. It's a complete lie, and it's meant to hide the truth from the American people. And the truth is that the Biden administration has open border ideologues who are running their policy, and they opened the border from day one. It's never been closed. You know, Stuart, don't you remember when Obama was going down to the border to address the crisis in 2014, 2015? I mean, we've surpassed those levels, and yet this administration has never called it a crisis. They've never taken one single step or altered one single policy in order to reduce the flow of people coming across the border. In fact, every action they take increases the flow of people coming over the border. Well, their only instructions to Border Patrol are get rid of these people, get them out of sight as fast as you can. And would you believe this, Stuart? Bill was talking about the fentanyl coming over. Yeah. Do you know that this country now, for the first time in history, the CDC estimates that more than 100,000 Americans died from overdose deaths in a one-year period. It's never happened before.
Well, how come
but we don't talk about it.
Look, you've been on TV. We've all been around for a long, long time saying exactly what's happening. The fentanyl, the migrants, etc., etc. Why is it that nothing gets done? And a second question, isn't this beginning to be a real political problem for Biden?
Well, you know, they don't care what the political problems are for Biden because it's very easy to just get rid of Biden, right? And blame him for everything. And what they're not addressing is the actual policy itself. The policy itself, ideologically, is one of open borders. They have removed the word illegal from the language that Border Patrol agents are allowed to use. The media followed suit. We no longer talk about illegal immigrants. We talk about migrants. Why? Because the United Nations has recognized migration as a human right. So the Biden administration now is talking about the 1.2 billion climate refugees that have a human right to migrate. And what they've done by tying the hands of Border Patrol, tying the hands of law enforcement, and giving rights under Mayorkas's directives and policies, they're giving rights to illegal immigrants to sue the authorities and to take other action that supersede the rights of American citizens to have a secure border, to have a sovereign nation, and so on and so on. And none of that is being addressed because the media either ignores it or covers up for the Biden administration. They lie about it. Every time you see the problem, like, you know, you'll have, say, Fox News will put over their drone and you'll see all the Haitians under the bridge. What is the strategy? Get rid of the Haitians, ban the media, and pretend that it's not happening and it's been dealt with. Why do they move the children and the families in the middle of the night? Why are they moving them on charter planes? Why are they paying hundreds of millions of dollars to Catholic charities and Jewish charities and NGOs to get rid of these children? Why have they removed all of the checks and the DNA testing and all of the processes that were designed to protect children from traffickers and to protect women and young men from being trafficked by the cartels? They don't do that anymore. They don't interrogate them. They don't interview them.
You're right.
They got rid of it all.
I'm glad you're here to point this stuff out, Lara, because a lot of people just simply don't know what's going on. I've got to end it there, Lara, but thanks for being here. And I just want to tell the audience,